Oh shit. I hope you guys can hear me well. Let me see. Yeah, we should be good here. What else do we need here? That's about it. That's about it. That's about it. Alright. Probably lock this shit in real quick. Let me fix my sweater so we're not looking all crazy, you know? That's fine. How's everybody doing today in this pleasant morning? I hope you guys caught that fucking, whatchamacallit, that XAU sales, boys. I hope you guys are on that free Telegram. I'm gonna show you guys my also whatchamacallit, my my currently EOR setup that we're in. We're in some longs for USD, risking 0.5% of the longs that we capitalized in the morning, just so you guys know that. But yeah, make sure you guys are you guys got that gold sell that we cut in the morning. Sorry about that. See if I could log out of this, switch accounts. I need to add an account here. There goes EU. If you guys want to see a little bit of the trades that we're taking, make sure you guys hop in here. One second. There it is. Live on YouTube. Smart Money Pedigree, my boys. If you guys wanna trade with me, catch anything, just make sure you guys hop in that. And what is the password for here? Okay. Hello Isa, how are you, brother? Isa Sama, how's everybody doing? Alright, we should be good. So looking at EOR USD for the longs here, you know, obviously structure is pointing towards willingness to go higher. What I did see here is that we had, if we look at the M4 smaller time frames, this is obviously the breaker that grabbed down this liquidity over here. So we grabbed down this liquidity down here. And what I'm looking at there is for price to obviously continue going higher, just a nice little 2 to 1. Nothing crazy. That's what I go for all the time. Just 2 to 1s. I don't go for much more, much less. Just 2 to 1s. Even if my, let's say, take profit is a little bit above. Let's say my take profit is 3 to 1 or a 4 to 1. What I'll do is I'll put my stop loss lower so I still have that 2 to 1 ratio. That's my trades. I always go for 2 to 1s no matter what now. If we look at the sell from the morning for gold, I want to show you guys that as well. Pretty simple stuff. now it looks like we are going higher, but in the morning, if we look here at M1 and we just take this off, before anything happened, this was a sell, right? So what I was looking for was a price here was obviously rebalancing to go back up higher. We have three drives, 1, 2, 3. We dropped down, then we had this lower high point that led to this lower low. We rebalanced that here at 842. Once we drop down, this breaker is the one that rebalanced out of this order block. So once that dropped down, we got in that entry, and of course we shared that on the Telegram. So you guys are on the Telegram. You guys are not on the Telegram, make sure you guys join the Telegram. The Telegram is on my bio. I shared both setups. I shared both the gold shorts, and now currently the EURUSD longs that we are holding. So let's see how price does end up reacting. If we end up rejecting this, or if we do end up going higher, prices looks a little bit stuck. We'll see here. 935. I am selling EU. I can see the sells too. I'm not gonna lie, I can see the sells too. It is right above the daily open, but for now, you know, the way that I trade, the willingness to go higher is on the bulls. You know, it's showing the willingness to go higher right as of now. But again, we do have stops. We did hit that take profit earlier, so that's fine by me, even if we already got stopped out. The thing that really matters is making sure that our profit for the day is covered. So I had an 8K run on gold, and now I'm just gonna be risking $2,000 to make $4,000 on this EURUSD trade. You guys know what I mean? Any other questions? You guys, of course, just let me know. Remember, we're live on YouTube. Smart Money Pedigree. Make sure you guys tune in that. If you guys want to see, I'm showing you guys here the current buy that I have for EURUSD. Simple stuff, really. And then the sells that we took for gold earlier, they were just like this, right? I'm gonna show you guys on the setup. This is what I had. I shared on the group. Here we had the sells for gold, here we had the M1 breaker, and then here we have obviously the final outcome of this gold sell. So pretty simple stuff right there to follow through. And then this is the EU, obviously wanting us to go higher, breaker. We'll hope and see if price does want to go back up higher to that. I don't know, it does seem pretty stuck, but it does have all the momentum to push up towards that take profit if it doesn't want to, you know. It's been here for quite a while, which is a little bit frustrating, but we can definitely be patient on holding that and seeing if prices want to deliver some sells here. The quality for my thing is super bad. Why could that be? It looks bad, right? Or is it just this? Oh no, you guys can fix the quality. Never mind, so the quality is not that bad on the YouTube. I was just checking to make sure. But it's alright. It's nothing crazy. There goes EU. It's popping off now a little bit. Not much. I'm saying popping off, but it hasn't really moved. A couple ticks. We'll see what price does here, of course. I'm just playing with structure, I'm being honest. Where are you from? Colombia, but I'm in the United States right now. I gotta fix the background of my room. My dogs, man. My dogs. There goes EU, boys. We're popping off. We're moving. What's going on, Trade Titan? Did anybody get those gold sells in the morning at roughly 8? Those were some fucking beautiful. That was a beautiful banger on 8 gold. I'm gonna start waking up at 8:20 because that was a nice move, or like around 8:30 when price did that. Oh my god! So EU just went up a little higher, and then it's now going back down to our entry points. This price is too stuck right now. You know, I feel like the morning sessions at 9:30 have been a little bit manipulatively. If we look at the sell around 9, that's when price actually hits. You know, like 8 to 9 is looking more like the golden hour rather than 9:30 to like 11. You know, prices seems so manipulatively and stuck around this times now. I don't know why, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here, guys. Holding that EUR USD buy, we're gonna hold that. Again, we already profited in the morning with gold, so we're just gonna let price see and do what it wants to do with EU. If it does want to hit a stop loss, it hits it. If it wants to hit a TP, it hits it. Fortunately for USD, we have two levels that it could hit. We have this FVG and then we have the SVG below here, so we can hit any of those, potentially rejecting it, and then going back up to hit that 2 to 1 up there. Obviously, a lot of liquidity above. If we look at price, plenty in it for price to drop down. Plenty with it. Do you trade with a funded account or your own capital? So I was funded with funding pips. I unfortunately blew that account. So now the reason that I'm focusing on is passing challenges for my clients, because I have another company that I pass funding platforms for my clients. But this week, I was waiting maybe to January to start trading again with my own company again, because for now I'm just passing challenges. But I'm bidding on it, you know. I don't know. The market's been moving good, but not good. It's like whatever. So it just depends. But if not, for sure, January again, I'm probably gonna get either on my funded FX or funding pips 100K. I'll pass that and then I'll be funded with that again. But as of right now, I'm only focusing on passing challenges. So I have 5 accounts from clients that I'm passing. I have the main accounts, that's a funded account, and then from profit of that, I'll take 10% of that. So like if it's once we make $10,000, I'll take $1,000 from that, and then I have 4 challenges that I'm passing for clients right now. But as of now, I don't have my own, I would say, capital to trade or trading with my own prop firm. Trading with clients, you could say money or leverage, whatever you want to call it. Here goes EUR USD flying. We might hit break even soon once we hit out of this 1.05130. If we hit that, then I might just be at break even. We're live on YouTube? Yes, we're live on YouTube. We're holding EUR USD longs. Price looks very stuck right now, but I mean, what can you do, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and erase this gold. It's a nice FEG right there, but I don't think we're gonna hold on to that. Probably go higher. Look at the setup for this guy. Look at this guy's sweater right here. Tell me that's not a cute dog, guys. Look at that pretty boy. You guys want to see my other one? He's a bigger one. Archie, man. This is a big boy right here. Look at this guy. That's an American bully. Look at that big boy. Vamos a jugar pádel. EU is just too stuck, man. How boring EU. Doesn't want to move. There you go. We got a bullish candle, we got a bearish candle. We got a bullish candle, we got a bearish candle. Prices at least is above our entry. You know, at least that's a good thing. At least it's above our entry. We could take that as a win. Once we hit above the 1.05130, I do want to be at break even for sure. And then just let price do its thing. Maybe I'll close out like 20% of the trade, because I do have 20 lots on this. So I'm risking $2,000 to make $4,000. No, for the 3, I don't even know if we have any news. Do we have any news? So we don't have any news at all. At all. No news. Fortunately, no news. The price is so stuck, man. What are you guys looking at? What pair is actually moving right now? I don't think are even like index pairs moving. Let me see Nasdaq. Oh, index pairs are moving. That's interesting. Index pairs are moving always, right? That's wow. What a rejection right there for a NASA 100. Jesus, that's a nice mount, and then just flew right above. My other favorite pair before, SPX 500. Jesus, what does it look like that? So I drop down, liquidity runs. Looks like it wants to go higher here for SPX. London highs above. I can see the bullishness of SPX here. Hard to say these pairs are better. GU with massive sells. Let me see. GPUSD. I could see that. Nice drop. Nice drop. Yeah, just so much liquidity sitting above though, you know? And again, the willingness to go higher. We had higher low point here, higher high, higher low point, higher high. Obviously continue trying to go higher 1, 2, 3 drives. That's a good sell indicator, but just the willingness to go higher here is what's stopping me, I would say, from selling these pairs, you know? Price is definitely stuck though. Definitely stuck. Again, we have a very bullish candle with EU. We'll see if this is the one that will actually makes price go higher. I don't know. So fucking annoying that this price doesn't move. Nasdaq 0.60%. I see your PC. What does that mean? I hope that doesn't mean what I mean it means. Oh, so we had a bullish candle. Prices doesn't want to move, man. Price doesn't want to move here with EU, if I'm being honest. It's so stuck, bro, right? We've been here for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes sitting here with EU. Doesn't want to move from this level. I don't know. I don't know what I do want to do here, if I'm being honest. If I do see potentially gold here, right? I'm looking at gold as well. If I do see gold reject out of this, then we are definitely shifting structures. We could try to look for the buys above, right? So we would have to respect out of this order block right here, or this FVG, sorry. You can see this M5 FVG right here. We obviously swap liquidity. Once we break this, and we have a new FVG formed here, we could take price back above to sweep all of this liquidity above here for gold. So keep your eyes on gold here, and we'll see if we can continue capitalizing on that. What I'm gonna go ahead is I'm actually gonna split the screens. I'm gonna split the screens on gold and EU, and then like that we could look at both, right? So I'm gonna split the screens on EU here. I'm gonna split the screen here on gold. Like that, I could also look at price and see what price wants to do here. If it does want to go higher, willingness to go higher. We can see also here on gold we do have whatchamacallit, The London highs are way above, like way above, you know. And the highs are like for gold. I think they might be. Let me see what's the highs for gold actually. Or 2652 is just a true day open. So just take a look at that. This is just a true day open, or 2652. So we are very deep waters of oversold conditions. This is true day open. Just that. So we're looking at around roughly 2657 for London highs. And yeah, price could definitely, if it gives us the willingness, of course, we'll go back to take that. EU, we did take off London highs, but right at the true day open. The thing is that we still have Asian highs to take, and a lot of highs that we haven't taken quite from the liquidity sitting on the past stage, right? That's why I'm taking. And then again, just the willingness that it looks for price to go back up higher for EU. I do believe that we will continue going higher, but again, you just never know. Gold looks like it is not really rejecting that level. I could see that MSS, but we need one more. We need one more. We definitely need one more. We need oh shit, I'm so sorry, Scotch. We need one more willingness to go higher for gold, right? Right now we have a market structure shift for gold. Now we need a BOS. So we need a BOS at the 2642, and then from there we could potentially get some longs. Potentially. So EU has dropped all the way back down to our entry and then some. That's a very bearish candle. We'll see if now it's time that it will hit our stops. Again, it's just the way of the game. It happens sometimes. But you just gotta be patient here, you know. We do have another FEG coming up at around the 1.500 area for EU. So we'll see what price does there. And then we're also still looking at gold at the 2638 mark to see what it does from there. A little bit of rejection from that level. Still not quite enough, but we'll see what price does. Gold is dropping down below the FEG that we had marked off. You see there's actually more for gold here. Doesn't look like there's much more for gold here. It looks like it is breaking out of that last level there. Shit. Sorry about that. So gold is breaking out of the last FEG, and so is EU, fortunately. This does seem like we will be hitting stops for EU today. I will be keeping my eyes here to see what price does. But again, since we already did capitalize on the morning longs for gold, it doesn't really affect us. It just sucks because I might have to end the live, since again, I only take 2 trades per day, and there's no need to risk more if this does hit stops, you know? But we'll be patient at EU. Don't give up on it just yet. It's still sitting right at that level of where it could potentially shift back bullish. Gold's also giving us a retail pattern, a retail head and shoulders if we look at it per se. We haven't yet broken out of that low point, so we're still in the structure of this BOS, right? We still have this to focus on. Potentially price could still go back up higher. We're now in oversold territory, so let's just be patient here. Very bearish willingness to go higher or lower for EU here. Unfortunately, man, it just probably should have closed when we were just so stuck for so long, you know, and then wait for more confirmations because price to be there for, you know, over 30 minutes. That's kind of a sign, if I'm being honest. That's kind of a sign. Usually I would close that, but since I am on the live, I decided just to hold it. It is what it is. Is there anything else here we could potentially reject? I don't know. Oh, we have that M2 order block. Something there. I see that. I don't think that will hold though. Oof. Gold, I could see. So it looks like gold just hit that FVG at the M5 level and then continued dropping, which is interesting to say the least. But I don't know. EU now dropping down a little bit more and some. We'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get this back. Still hasn't hit our stops, just sitting right above our stop loss. If price were to close above this FVG, that would be a good sign. That would be a good sign that we're still rejecting and we could potentially go back above. We want to see price close right above this at around 1.0512, 1.05012. That'll probably be the best sign if we do have any chance of potentially going back up to break even and then hitting some profits here. So we are showing a willingness, a little bit of a willingness to go back up higher, but again that could just be small rejections, but keeping my eyes peeled here for sure, if I'm being honest, with EU. Looking like it's making a little bit of a M5 FHG, if anything. That's a little bit worry. It's a little bit worry if it does make that M5 FVG right there. But it just seems, again, it hasn't broken structure, right? If we look at structure, where's the structure here for EU? The structure here is going to be from this low right here, right? This is the low to this high. So structure isn't broken. Even if it hits that bearish candle per se, structure is not broken, and that's the part of where having your stops wider makes it the best, you know? Because again, this could have easily hit our stops, but it didn't because we have that wide stop loss. I do want to give us a little bit of room here, so since it does have that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell people to move their stops a little bit lower, 1.04940 here, 1.04940 here, just to give us a little bit of breathing room in case price wants to go drop down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send that out to the chat. 1 second, I'll be back. right. So we're now hitting roughly a 1.7 to 1, so we're losing a little bit more on this trade if it were to hit stops. But we're still in it, right? We're now back at break even. It looks like we had a little bit of a liquidity grab here, more than anything. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled here, see what prices want to do here. Usually when we have this type of liquidity grabs that are like this for EU in this instance, price tends to then definitely be more explosive to hit a take profit. So if we are on the right side right now, it's not going to show us any rejections at all. It will just fly to take profit because there's going to be a lot of people trying to sell it, right? And that's what that could have been, an abundance of people trying to sell price, locking them in for the sells, showing them willingness to go lower, and then give us that big upside push for take profit. So again, back stuck here with EU, man. It's just so boring the way price has been moving, but I mean, whatever, what can you do? That's the name of the game, right, guys? Be patient as much as possible, understand what you're trading, what you're doing, focus on your strategy and stick to it. Gold, no signs at all. EU still just chilling here, 1.05. Oh, I just saw this message right here from the YouTube. Be back, guys. I'm gonna say bye to my girlfriend. Maybe? It could be a side for all, Alright guys, I'm gonna hit out of this live here, but I'm gonna stay on YouTube because I'm gonna be checking for my Uber Eats. So again, we are currently still holding EUR USD longs here. If you guys want to take care of that, this is the trade that we're in. I'll see you guys on the YouTube. Make sure you guys do tune in on YouTube here. Alright, we're live on YouTube. See you guys. Peace. It's in the front, babe. Yeah. Damn. Thursday. Sure. This is boring. Take action, PA. I'm not gonna lie. But what can be impatient here? All right, guys, I'm back. So, looking at EU, at gold, we could probably see this continue going higher here. I want to see this break. I want this to go back up higher. Once it breaks that, we could take FVG and take price back up to that for sure. Bitcoin wallet. What? Bitcoin, please. How knowing is EU just not moving, right? We're gonna be waiting here the entire fucking day, man. So stuck, price for real, man. So stuck.
Do these have butter?
Huh?
Do these have butter?
Yeah. There she goes, boys. There she goes. There goes EU with the pop. There goes as well gold with the pop. Nice little projections there. We want to see now some momentum here. This is obviously the break that led to that. EU now a nice momentum to the upside. Let's hope that this could be enough for price to definitely hit take profit here. What's going on, Gordo? How boring EU, man, right? How fucking boring. She doesn't want to move, guys. There goes gold at least. So gold, we have broken out of that. Nice little M5 FVG here. We shouldn't drop back down to that because this is what we balanced out. So we should be looking for an FVG above that range, which probably be the one right there. We look at price, we have this FVG here now. So we will be looking at price around this area. We have this FVG right here. None. So we got the FVG right there. Again, what led to this drop down? This breaker did. So price, we could use that as a little bit of, I would say, kind of safe room, but it shouldn't drop back down to that. We should be looking for an FVG right above this level here. So what I'll be looking for is something that makes sense here to continue on with the trend. We should have a willingness to go higher, but this could be the FVG that, if it were to drop back down to this, like, let's say it drops down to this M2 FVG right here, we're perfectly fine for price to continue going higher. But if it does not, if this go back up higher here, we're going to look for something around this area to then take price back above. And now for EU, we have made a little bit of a FVG right there. Looks like we are trending higher. Right here, order block, displacement above. But again, just so stuck with EU, right? So stuck, man. Order block here for gold. Could definitely take price back above that now that it's here. Just this should be enough for price to go back up higher. You could be looking for some longs here. Take price back above to these highs right here. Stops right below here. Nice little 2-to-1. And where is that? Right there. Obviously trending higher now, but that could have been the setup that you were looking for gold for the longs there, for sure. Nice little M5 FVG happening where we marked it off right here. You guys take a look at that. So that could be something that you guys focus on as well. We'll see if price does end up closing that. We have 4 minutes to go, so it seems a little bit like it won't happen, but we'll see. There's still hope, obviously, for that. EURUSD is way too stuck, you know. I'm just gonna call it, guys. This is just not fun to trade like this, so I'm gonna call it for today. It is what it is. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you guys